Hey friends, it's Miss Jess. Today we're going to be making our Chicka Chicka Boom Boom tree. Alright, so the things you're going to need is your Elmer's glue, your scissors, a pencil. You're going to find the little squares that have letters on it. Those letters will spell your name. Your sentence strip that has your name on it. Mine says Miss Jess, but yours will have your own name on it. Then you'll need your tree and the top for your tree. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be doing is cutting our pieces out. I'm going to show you how we hold our scissors again. My thumb, there's my thumb. It'll go in the bottom hole. It's the smaller hole. Then my pointer finger and my middle finger go on the top in the bigger hole. I can open, shut, open, shut. I'll show you one more time. My thumb goes in the smaller hole. My two fingers go in the bigger hole. When I hold my scissors, I keep my thumb at the top. And with my other hand, I'm going to do the same thing. My thumb goes on the top, and it helps me hold the paper better. And I'm ready to start cutting. We're just going to go ahead and cut along the black line of our tree. All right, I'm done cutting out my tree trunk. And now I'm going to go ahead and start cutting out the top part of my tree. I'm going to do the same thing, just going to follow that black line and cut it out. All right, we are all done with our cutting. Now we can start gluing. I'm going to go ahead and open my glue. I see that little white tip's at the top. I'm just going to twist my glue and open it, and then that white tip's gone. My glue's open. You're going to see that I'm going to be gluing my tree onto this blue paper, but that's just so you guys can see it a little bit better. Also, I want to remind you, when we glue, we don't squeeze too hard because we don't need to squeeze that hard. If we squeeze too hard, it's going to be too much glue. And you can see I'm only putting a small line, and that's all I need. I don't need too much. And like before, I like to rub it and then kind of pat it to make sure it sticks on my paper. And next, I'm going to grab my leaves, and I'm going to glue it at the top of my tree trunk. Grabbing my glue, not squeezing too hard. And since this is a big piece, I'm going to kind of glue, I'm going to kind of put some lines of glue. When it's smaller, we only need to use dots of glue, but this one's a little bit bigger, so I'm going to make a little bit of lines. And then you're just going to put it right at the top of your tree trunk. All right, so now let's go ahead and read what our tree says. Chicka chicka boom boom. Can it be? My name is on the coconut tree. So right along here on our tree trunk, we're going to glue our names on there. So now we're going to need our sentence strip that has our name, and the squares are going to have some letters that will actually spell out our name. So the first letter I'm going to need is an M. I'll go through my squares. There's my M. I'm going to put it right at the top. I'm spelling out my name this way. Next I need is an S. Found an S. Next letter I need is J. Found my J, and I'm going to put it right above. All right, and my next letter is an E. Next one I need is another S. And then the last letter in my name is another S. And ta-da! I've spelled out my name. Now I'm ready to start gluing my name onto our Chicka Chicka Boom Boom tree. Alright, so I'm going to grab the first letter in my name. I'm going to take my glue, and I'm only going to put a dot because these squares are a little bit smaller. So we really only need a dot of glue for this. And I'm going to put my very first letter at the top. Grabbing my next letter, which is an S, another dot of glue, and I'm putting it right under my M. And I'm just going to keep doing that. I'm going to grab the very next letter I need and glue it. Alright, I got all my letters glued. Now we're going to go ahead and read the bottom of the paper together. It says, "There are blank letters in my name climbing the coconut tree." Blank letters. What we need to do now is count how many letters are in our name. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in Miss Jess, there are 6 letters. And I'm going to go ahead and write my number 6 in that blank spot. And remember, your number might be different from 6 because your name might be longer or it might be shorter than Miss Jess's. I'm just using a marker to rewrite my number 6 because it's a little hard to see. But other than that, we are all done, friends. Miss Tara and I can't wait to see how you've all done with this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.